Hello there, and welcome to the Sleepy Science Stories. Tonight, before you drift off, I want to take you somewhere gentle and unexpected. Our planet, the one we walk on every day without a second thought, is filled with quiet wonders most people never notice. Seas that glow like liquid stars, forests older than every story we've ever told, and tiny creatures that can outlive storms, cold, and even the emptiness of space. As you settle in and let the world slow around you, join me in exploring the hidden magic of Earth, a place far more mysterious, peaceful, and extraordinary than it ever appears. Let the world around you fade for a moment. Let the noise soften, the edges loosen, and your thoughts drift like quiet ripples on calm water. Tonight, we remain close to home, grounded on the planet we know, or think we know, because the truth is, Earth holds far more mystery, resilience, and quiet brilliance than most of us ever realize. Glowing seas that shimmer in the dark, creatures that can reset their own lives, forests communicating beneath our feet, and microscopic beings tough enough to survive the emptiness of space. Our world is alive in ways that soothe the mind and stir the imagination. Some of what you're about to hear may gently reshape the way you see the world. Other wonders may drift through your thoughts like soft petals on a breeze, calming, curious, and quietly unforgettable. And if these peaceful discoveries bring you comfort or spark your curiosity, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps others find their way here too, one sleepy soul at a time. But for now, settle in, breathe deeply, and let's begin this slow, gentle, sustained practice by making you relax and more comfortable. Soothing journey through Earth's most miraculous forms of life. Let's start with a creature that seems to break one of nature's simplest rules, that everything living must eventually grow old. In the warm waters of the Mediterranean and in seas across the world drifts a tiny being with an astonishing gift. The Turritopsis dohrnii, known as the immortal jellyfish, possesses the rare ability to reverse its own aging. When stressed, injured, or nearing the end of its natural life, it can transform its adult body back to its earliest stage, almost like a butterfly, turning itself back into a caterpillar. From there, it begins its life cycle again. This is not theory. It has been observed repeatedly in laboratories. As long as it isn't eaten or harmed, this jellyfish can repeat this cycle indefinitely. While it doesn't offer humans a path to eternal life, it does remind us of something humbling, that nature's imagination stretches far beyond anything we could invent. In the quiet darkness of the ocean, a tiny creature simply presses rewind on time, over and over again. Deep in the forest, another wonder unfolds, one we can't see, but one that's constantly at work. Beneath the soil lies a hidden network of delicate fungal threads called mycorrhiza, connecting tree to tree in a vast living web. Once believed to stand alone, trees are now understood to share information, nutrients, and silent warnings across this underground system. Through these threads, they pass sugars to younger saplings, alert their neighbors when pests arrive, and even support sick or struggling trees. tallest, largest trees, often called mother trees, quietly nurture the forest around them through this unseen network. It's not a metaphor or poetic idea. It's a real biological system so complex that scientists have nicknamed it the Wood Wide Web. A birch tree may quietly nourish a nearby fir. A dying trunk might send its remaining strength into the soil for others to use. It's not conscious thought, but it is a remarkable form of cooperation, a subtle intelligence woven through roots and fungi. In this hidden underworld, a forest is not a crowd of separate trees, but a single, living, breathing community, sharing what it can and supporting what it must. And then, far smaller but no less extraordinary, are the tardigrades, tiny creatures less than a millimeter long, often called water bears. Under a microscope, they look like wrinkled, eight-legged gummy bears, soft and peculiar. But appearances deceive. Tardigrades survive things that would obliterate almost any other life form. Temperatures near absolute zero, intense heat, crushing pressure, fierce radiation, and even the vacuum of outer space. In 2007, scientists launched them into orbit simply to see what would happen, and they returned alive. Their secret lies in a remarkable state called cryptobiosis. When the world becomes uninhabitable, they dry themselves out until they're almost weightless, shut down their metabolism, and wait. Not dead, not alive, just paused. Years later, a drop of water can bring them back. These little creatures remind us that life is tougher, stranger, and more adaptable than we often dare to imagine, even when drifting silently through the stars. Today, oxygen is the quiet rhythm keeping you alive. But deep in Earth's past, it was one of the planet's most dangerous substances. Over 2 billion years ago, early microbial life flourished in an atmosphere completely free of oxygen. These ancient anaerobic organisms were the world's first inhabitants, thriving in chemical conditions that would be toxic to us. Then came cyanobacteria, tiny photosynthetic microbes that began releasing oxygen as waste. At first it was subtle, barely noticeable, but across millions of years, oxygen built up in the oceans and sky. This shift triggered what scientists now call the Great Oxidation Event. For countless anaerobic species, oxygen acted like a poison, damaging cells, disrupting ancient metabolisms, and driving a massive extinction. Yet for others, this new gas became a powerful source of energy and eventually fueled the rise of complex life, including us. So every breath you take is part of a story shaped by catastrophe and renewal. Oxygen is not just life-giving, it carries the memory of a world transformed. And we often imagine plants as peaceful, gentle beings simply reaching for the sun. But some refuse to sit quietly and wait for nutrients. They hunt for them. Carnivorous plants such as Venus flytraps, pitcher plants, and sundews attract insects with tempting scents, glistening nectar, or vibrant colors. And then they strike. A Venus flytrap keeps count. It closes only when it senses more than one touch, ensuring the movement is real prey. Pitcher plants create deep, slippery chambers filled with digestive fluids where insects slide in and cannot climb back out. Sundews shimmer with sticky droplets, their delicate tentacles curling slowly around any creature that lands upon them. Why such dramatic adaptations? Because these plants grow in nutrient-poor soils where nitrogen is scarce. Instead of claws or teeth, they evolved patience, ingenuity, and perfectly crafted traps. These quiet hunters remind us that survival takes many shapes, and even the gentlest leaf may hide a secret appetite. Some leaves follow the sun as it moves across the sky. Others repel water with perfect efficiency, store warmth, or even trap insects. No two leaves share the exact same design. Each one is a small masterpiece, fragile, purposeful, and quietly alive. And then there are nights when the ocean itself seems to glow. Imagine walking along a still shoreline and watching the waves shimmer with a soft blue-green light. This isn't imagination. It's the work of tiny organisms called bioluminescent plankton. When the water around them is disturbed, whether by a crashing wave or the gentle movement of a swimmer's hand, they release a burst of cool, natural light. It isn't moonlight, it's chemistry, the same chemical glow that fireflies use in the night air. In places such as Mosquito Bay in Puerto Rico or the waters of the Maldives, these glowing tides can illuminate entire coastlines, turning the sea into a living, luminous dream. No electricity, no tricks, just biology. Across Earth's oceans, bioluminescence has evolved countless times, used for communication, camouflage, and survival. In these glowing waves, the sea offers a quiet reminder that even in deep darkness, life finds a way to shine. You may feel like a single human being, one body, one life. But biologically, you are an entire world. Your body contains more microbial cells than human ones. Trillions of bacteria, archaea, fungi, and viruses living on your skin, in your mouth, and deep in your gut. Together, they form your microbiome, a vast, invisible community that influences almost everything you do. These microbes help digest your food, shape your immune system, produce essential vitamins, and even affect your mood and behavior. In many ways, your microbiome acts as an extension of your own intelligence, a silent partner in your health. Some species protect you, others compete with harmful invaders, and every person's microbial community is uniquely their own, as distinctive as a fingerprint. So the next time you feel alone, remember, you are never truly by yourself. You carry an entire ecosystem with you, a tiny universe traveling inside a single body. Deep in the South American rainforest, another extraordinary form of cooperation unfolds. Army ants roam in vast flowing columns, moving across the jungle floor like a living river. When they encounter a gap or obstacle, they don't pause or search for a way around. Instead, they build the way forward themselves. One ant grips a leaf or branch, another climbs onto its body, then another and another, until a flexible living bridge forms, strong enough for hundreds of ants to cross. These self-made structures can shift, stretch, or bend as needed, And when the colony passes through, the ants simply detach and rejoin the flow. It is architecture without architects, engineering without plans, pure instinct transformed into teamwork. Thousands of ants can link themselves together, adjusting their positions moment by moment as weight, movement, and traffic shift above them. When the colony finishes crossing, the structure simply dissolves. The ants detach, fall back into formation, and continue their march. No leader commands them. No blueprint guides them. These bridges rise from countless tiny decisions, each ant responding to the touch of its neighbors and the rhythm of the colony. It is collective intelligence made visible, a living, shape-shifting architecture built entirely from life itself. Many small bodies acting as one. In the quiet depths of the ocean, the octopus moves like a drifting thought, shifting color, shape, and texture with effortless grace. Its intelligence is already extraordinary, but what happens inside its cells is even more astonishing. Octopuses can edit their own RNA, the molecular instructions that translate DNA into working proteins. While most creatures rely strictly on the genetic script they inherit, octopuses can modify how their genes are expressed in real time. They adjust how their neurons fire, how they sense their surroundings, and how they respond to cold, heat, or stress. It isn't the same as rewriting DNA, but it gives them a biological flexibility that borders on the surreal. Scientists still don't fully understand how or why they do this, only that it adds yet another mystery to an animal that already feels like it belongs to another world. Many animals see their reflection, but only a very small number seem to understand what they're looking at. Genuine self-recognition awareness that the figure in the mirror is me is rare. To test this, researchers place a visible mark on an animal in a spot it cannot see without a mirror. If the animal examines or touches the mark while watching its reflection, it suggests a glimmer of self-awareness. So far, only a select few have passed. Great apes, dolphins, elephants, magpies, and possibly manta rays. Even certain fish had shown surprising responses. This doesn't mean they possess human-like consciousness, but it hints at something remarkable. Awareness may not belong to humans alone. The spark of self may flicker in minds very different from ours, blurring the boundary between where one creature ends and another begins. Life on Earth is ancient, delicate, and astonishingly tough. Over the last 500 million years, our planet has endured at least 5 mass extinctions, each one wiping out the majority of species alive at the time. The most devastating, the Permian extinction, erased more than 90% of marine species and around 70% of life on land. Volcanoes erupted, oceans shifted, asteroids struck, worlds ended, and yet life returned. Not the same life, but something reinvented. In the quiet aftermath of each catastrophe, new ecosystems slowly emerged. Tiny survivors became the ancestors of future lineages. It is a quiet testament to the resilience of biology. life does not merely survive. It adapts, transforms, and rebuilds. We are part of that unbroken thread, descendants of those who endured darkness, silence, and unimaginable change. In the shaded stillness of a forest, a strange and unsettling story plays out. Certain fungi, such as Ophiocordyceps, infect insects like ants, slipping into their bodies and altering their behavior from the inside. As the fungus grows, it releases chemicals that interfere with the insect's nervous system, guiding it to climb high into the vegetation. There, the ant clamps down on a leaf or branch and becomes still. The fungus then kills its host and sprouts a slender stalk from the body, releasing spores onto the forest floor below. It is a precise, chilling cycle shaped over millions of years. Scientists are still trying to understand exactly how the fungus manipulates its host so perfectly. In this quiet biological battleground, even the smallest organisms wield astonishing power. The forest may appear calm and green, but beneath that beauty lies a world of strategies, some elegant, some terrifying. Look around. The sky, the ocean, the shimmer of certain wings and feathers, blue feels abundant. And yet, in nature, true blue pigments are astonishingly rare. Most of the blue we see is not color at all, but structure. Microscopic patterns that bend and scatter light, creating the illusion of blue. Most creatures that appear blue, like blue jays, peacocks, or shimmering morpho butterflies, aren't actually blue at all. Their bodies hold no blue pigment. Instead, their color comes from an intricate trick of physics. Tiny structures on their feathers or wings bend, scatter, and filter light so that only blue wavelengths return to our eyes. This phenomenon, known as structural coloration, is a masterpiece of microarchitecture, not chemistry. True blue pigments are incredibly rare and difficult for living organisms to create, which makes every natural shade of blue a kind of illusion. So when you catch a flash of blue in the wild, you're witnessing light itself performing on a microscopic stage, a delicate blend of biology and physics woven into a moment of color. Across the quiet expanse of the savanna, elephants reveal a side of nature that feels achingly familiar. They grieve. When they encounter the bones of a lost companion, they slow their steps, trace the remains gently with their trunks, and stand in stillness. Some return to the same spot years later, as if revisiting a memory. Elephants have been observed keeping vigil beside the dying, refusing to leave even when danger approaches. Their sorrow may not mirror human grief perfectly, but it is undeniably real. These animals form lifelong bonds, remember faces long gone, and react to loss with a depth that softens the heart. In their quiet rituals, we glimpse a truth older than humanity, that tenderness, memory, and mourning echo across species. Coral reefs, dazzling with life and color, are built not by stone or plant, but by countless tiny creatures working together. Each coral polyp extends delicate tentacles to feed, then slowly constructs a calcium carbonate home, layer by layer. Over centuries, these fragile architects raise vast underwater cities, structures so massive they can be seen from space. Inside these living fortresses, life explodes. Fish, crustaceans, turtles, and thousands of species depend on the shelter and food reefs provide. Covering less than 1% of the ocean floor, coral reefs support nearly a quarter of all marine life. They are masterpieces of slow creation, beautiful, complex, and heartbreakingly fragile. They remind us how entire worlds can grow from the smallest of hands. Slime molds look like something born from a dream or a nightmare. They are single-celled organisms with no brain, no nerves, and no awareness as we understand it. And yet, they can solve mazes. In experiments, scientists place a slime mold in a labyrinth with food at 2 endpoints. It spreads out in every direction, then retracts, leaving behind the most efficient route as though tracing a perfect map. Without thinking or planning, it discovers solutions through chemical signals and feedback loops written directly into its body. These organisms have even been used to model transportation networks, mirroring patterns humans designed with intellect and intention. Slime molds whisper a quiet lesson. Intelligence doesn't always need a mind. It can live in movement, memory, and the geometry of life itself. The Amazon rainforest doesn't merely receive rain, it manufactures it. As sunlight warms the canopy, billions of trees release moisture into the air in a process called transpiration. This invisible vapor gathers, cools, and shapes itself into clouds that drift and fall back as rain, feeding the forest again. The cycle is so vast that the Amazon generates much of its own weather, regulating the climate of a continent and influencing storms across the ocean. It is more than a forest. It is a living atmosphere engine, a green heartbeat that pumps water and life through the world. But when trees vanish through fire, drought, or deforestation, the cycle falters. Rains weaken, dry seasons grow longer. The forest that once created its own world begins to lose it. Often called the lungs of the planet, the Amazon is also the beating pulse of South America's skies. It exhales moisture into the air, weaving clouds and rainfall through its vast canopy. Every tree, every leaf, every root plays a part in shaping the weather above it. The forest doesn't just live beneath the atmosphere, it helps create it. It is a living engine of water, breath, and life, whispering its influence across continents. In the silent grip of winter, some frogs unlock a survival strategy that feels almost impossible. They freeze completely. The wood frog of North America can endure days, even weeks, encased in ice. Its heart stops, its blood solidifies, its organs shut down as if life itself has paused. And yet, thanks to natural antifreeze molecules inside their cells, the frog doesn't break apart. When spring sunlight returns, the ice melts, the heart stirs, and the frog awakens. hopping back into the world as if returning from the edge of death. Scientists study this frozen resurrection in hopes of understanding cryogenic preservation. For now, these tiny amphibians remain quiet ambassadors of evolution's brilliance. Far beneath the ocean's surface, songs drift through the deep, long, low, and hauntingly beautiful. Blue whales can send their voices across entire oceans, their calls traveling thousands of miles through water. Each population carries its own dialect, a kind of cultural signature passed from one generation to the next. Humpback whales craft evolving melodies, changing patterns each year as if writing new music together. We don't yet know the full meaning of their messages, but we know they matter. These are not random sounds. They are communication woven through the vast blue world, shared by creatures who have roamed Earth's waters longer than our species has existed. Seeds are tiny vessels of time. They may appear still and simple, yet many possess astonishing patience. Some can lie dormant for decades or millennia, waiting for the perfect moment to awaken. One date palm seed, discovered at a 2,000-year-old archaeological site, sprouted in modern times after centuries of silence. Seeds endure freezing, fire, burial, and drought, protected by tough outer coats and intricate chemistry that lets them wait as long as needed. Then, at the right temperature, the right light, or the right rainfall, not before, they begin again. Inside every seed is a quiet lanterns of deep-sea creatures. These lights are crafted by life itself. Bioluminescence has evolved independently more than 40 times across the tree of life, appearing in bacteria, fungi, insects, fish, and countless marine organisms. Some glow to lure prey, some to find mates. Others shine to confuse predators or vanish in the darkness. In the deep ocean, where sunlight never reaches, bioluminescence becomes a living constellation, a drifting universe of blue flame. The chemistry is simple, yet profound. Luciferin and luciferase, reacting to release light without heat. A shared language of glow, written again and again in the dark corners of the world. The idea sounds poetic, but it is literal truth. Your bones are made of stardust. The calcium that strengthens your skeleton, the iron in your blood, the carbon in every living cell, all were forged in the final explosive moments of ancient stars. When those stars died in supernova, they scattered their elements across the cosmos. Over time, dust clouds collected, planets formed, oceans rose, and life emerged. You are built from the remnants of those long-dead suns. You don't just live in the universe. You are the universe, arranged into a form that can breathe, think, and wonder. When you look at a flower, you see color, reds, yellows, blues. But many insects, especially bees, see something entirely different. They perceive ultraviolet light, a part of the spectrum invisible to humans. Under UV vision, a simple flower erupts with hidden patterns, glowing rings, intricate lines, and landing guides pointing directly toward nectar. These markings aren't accidental. Plants evolve them to communicate with their pollinators, offering bright, radiant maps written in wavelengths we cannot see. To us, a flower may seem ordinary. To a bee, it is a neon world alive with signals. Ultraviolet patterns aren't decorative. They're functional, shaped by evolution for mutual benefit. The flower gets pollinated. The bee gets fed. Other insects use UV vision to navigate, choose mates, or detect predators. Even the humble cabbage butterfly sees a world painted in colors we'll never perceive. We may share the same planet, but not the same visual reality. Clownfish live in tightly structured groups where the largest individual is female. If she dies, the dominant male transforms into the new matriarch. In many wrasse species, females can become males when the dominant male disappears. These transitions are not symbolic. They are complete biochemical rewrites. Hormones shift, organs transform, and social roles invert. It's a powerful adaptation that ensures reproduction continues, even as the reef's social structure changes. In the ocean, identity can be fluid, flexible, and astonishingly dynamic. Every year, migrating birds cross continents, oceans, and mountain ranges, returning to the same nesting sites with astonishing accuracy. One key to this navigation lies deep within their biology: the ability to sense Earth's magnetic field. Some birds carry tiny magnetite crystals in their beaks or skulls, acting as internal compasses. Others may use special proteins in their eyes, allowing them to see magnetic patterns as visual cues. This magnetic sense, magnetoreception, works alongside sunlight, starlight, and memory to guide their journeys. We don't yet know every detail of how it works, but we know this: birds navigate not only with instinct, but by feeling the invisible forces that wrap around our planet. Earth is alive in ways we often overlook, and one of its deepest rhythms is the carbon cycle. Carbon moves through air, oceans, rocks, plants, and animals in a vast interconnected flow. You exhale carbon dioxide. Plants inhale it, turning it into leaves, roots, and wood. Animals eat those plants. Decomposers break down what remains. Volcanoes release carbon. Oceans absorb it. Some carbon becomes stone. Some becomes fuel. Some lingers in the atmosphere. This ancient exchange shapes climate, ecosystems, and life itself. Today, human activity has tilted this balance. Understanding the carbon cycle reveals Earth not as static, but as breathing, slowly, continuously, through growth, decay, light, and dark. Long before plants, animals, or even breathable air, there were bacteria. Some of them built structures that still stand today. Stromatolites, layered, rock-like formations found in shallow waters, are created by cyanobacteria trapping sediments over time. Fossilized stromatolites date back 3.5 billion years, among the oldest traces of life on Earth. These microbes helped shape the early planet, releasing oxygen through photosynthesis. That oxygen eventually transformed the atmosphere and opened the door for complex organisms. modern stromatolites still survive in places like Shark Bay, Australia. Quiet, strange monuments to the planet's earliest engineers, builders without tools or eyes, laying the foundation for everything that followed. In the shimmering blue of the ocean, dolphins communicate using an intricate language of clicks and whistles. But among these sounds lies something extraordinary. They seem to have names. Each dolphin develops a unique signature whistle, an acoustic identity created early in life. Other dolphins learn and remember these signatures, using them to call specific individuals. When researchers play back a dolphin's own whistle, the animal responds, much like a person turning at the sound of their name. This behavior reveals a level of social memory and individuality once believed to be uniquely human. In their fluid, complex societies, names help dolphins maintain relationships and navigate their ever-changing world. Beneath the waves, language echoes in forms both familiar and ancient. Today, the Sahara stretches like a vast golden ocean, hot, dry, and seemingly endless. But thousands of years ago, it was something entirely different. Between 6,000 and 8,000 years ago, much of the Sahara was green. Rain fell regularly. Rivers coursed through the landscape. Lakes shimmered under the sun. Elephants, crocodiles, giraffes, and early humans thrived there, leaving behind cave paintings of a lush paradise. This era, known as the African Humid Period, was driven by subtle changes in Earth's orbit that strengthened seasonal monsoons. Over time, the climate shifted again. Rainfall faded, and the desert we know today spread across the land. A reminder that even the largest landscapes can transform. Eventually, the rains vanished, and the Sahara returned to its vast, sun-baked silence. Yet beneath the shifting sands lie ancient lake beds, fossilized forests, and buried remnants of a world transformed. The desert is more than a landscape. It is memory itself, a reminder that even the harshest terrain was once lush, green, and vibrant. And perhaps one day it could be again. Every grain of sand carries echoes of life that flourished long before, waiting for the cycle to turn once more. Bees are small, buzzing, and indispensable pollinators, yet their intelligence reaches astonishing heights. Experiments reveal they can comprehend the concept of zero. Trained to associate fewer symbols with a sweet reward, bees correctly select an empty card, understanding that none is less than some. Only a handful of animals, chimpanzees, dolphins, parrots, demonstrate this kind of numerical reasoning. When wolves returned to Yellowstone National Park in the 1990s, they reshaped more than prey populations. They transformed the land itself. With fewer grazers, riverbank vegetation flourished, trees grew taller, and birds and beavers returned. Soil stabilized, and rivers meandered more naturally. This phenomenon, called a trophic cascade, shows how a single species can trigger vast ecological ripple effects. Through their natural behaviors, wolves healed forests, waterways, and wildlife populations, a subtle yet profound reminder of the deep interconnectedness of nature. Flowers may appear passive, but some are surprisingly perceptive. Research shows that certain plants respond to the vibrations of a bee's buzz. As a pollinator approaches, the wing vibrations prompt the flower to produce sweeter nectar within minutes. Petals act as sensory organs, detecting frequencies without nerves or brains. In this quiet dialogue, the bee calls and the flower answers. Gardens hum with invisible conversations, where even the smallest living things interact, adapt, and respond in real time. Lichens cling to rocks, bark, and cliffs, seemingly simple patches of color, but each is a remarkable partnership. A fungus provides structure and protection, while an alga or cyanobacterium makes food through photosynthesis. Together, they survive in extreme environments, from Arctic tundra to desert cliffs, where neither could endure alone. Sometimes one partner dominates, but the blend creates resilience, allowing life to persist against harsh odds. Lichens are ancient, stable, and essential, quietly shaping ecosystems and transforming barren surfaces into thriving soil. Two lives, one extraordinary collaboration. Microscopic, plump, and surprisingly cute, tardigrades, also called water bears, are among Earth's most resilient creatures. They endure freezing, oiling, crushing pressure, radiation, and total dehydration. Found in mountains, oceans, and ice, tardigrades curl into a dormant state called a tun when conditions become harsh, pausing life itself. In this state, they may survive decades or even centuries. They are not invincible, yet astonishingly prepared, able to withstand events that annihilate larger life forms. In the quiet corners of our planet, these tiny survivors wait, tiny, eternal, ready to begin again. Strange, wrinkled, and subterranean, naked mole rats are biological marvels. Unlike most mammals, they resist the normal processes of aging. Cancer rarely touches them. They tolerate low oxygen environments, and they can live up to 30 years, a lifespan extraordinary for rodents. Their cells remain stable, proteins resist damage, and 5-year-olds are biologically similar to 25-year-olds. Living in complex underground colonies with a single breeding queen, they hold secrets that may one day inform human longevity, cancer resistance, and resilience. Beneath the earth, these quiet mammals carry remarkable lessons. Your body is not a single entity, but a living community. Composed of roughly 30 trillion cells, each plays its part. Muscles contract, neurons fire, blood delivers oxygen, skin renews, gut digests, immune cells defend. Cells constantly die and renew, rebuilding you piece by piece every day. You are a living symphony of cooperation, a coordinated miracle humming beneath your skin. Even as you rest, countless microscopic processes keep you whole. You are not merely a body. You are a vibrant ecosystem, astonishingly orchestrated and endlessly alive. Parrots are colorful, talkative, and playful, but also profoundly intelligent. species like the African gray parrot can count, understand concepts of same and different, and even grasp zero. The famous parrot Alex identified colors, shapes, and quantities, asked for desired objects, and expressed frustration, performing on par with human toddlers in many tasks. In the wild, parrots solve complex problems, navigate social hierarchies, and even use tools. Their brains may differ from ours, but evolution has given them parallel intelligence. When a parrot speaks, it may be thinking, reasoning, and expressing awareness, not just mimicking sound. Bright feathers, brilliant minds, and a tiny creature that may outsmart what you expect. Parrots are more than colorful companions. They are remarkable problem solvers, capable of counting, identifying shapes and colors, and understanding abstract concepts like zero. Their intelligence, shaped by evolution, rivals human toddlers in some tasks, showing that cleverness is not limited by size. In every chirp and mimic, there's thought, reasoning, and awareness, not just imitation. We walk the land, but most of Earth's life thrives underwater. The ocean covers over 70% of the planet, holding more living biomass than all land combined. From plankton to whales, from glowing jellies to kelp forests, each ecosystem teems with life. Coral reefs, open seas, and deep trenches each harbor distinct communities. Even a single drop of seawater holds thousands of microscopic organisms. Vast, largely unexplored, and mysterious, the ocean pulses with currents, song, and untold stories. Earth's greatest wilderness is not green, but deep, blue, and alive. In Utah, a quiet grove hides a secret older than history itself. Pando, a colony of quaking aspens, may be the oldest living organism on Earth. Each visible trunk is genetically identical, a stem sent up by a root system potentially over 80,000 years old. Individual trees die and regrow, but the organism endures through ice ages, storms, and centuries. A forest that is also one being, ancient, patient, rooted in place, yet forever reaching toward the sun. Viruses are often feared, yet some are vital allies. Certain viruses regulate harmful bacteria in our gut, while others influence gene expression or deliver useful DNA into our genome. Remarkably, about 8% of human DNA originates from ancient viruses, now essential for brain development, reproduction, and cellular adaptation. Viruses are more than invaders. They are threads woven into the story of life itself, invisible partners in the ongoing evolution of living organisms. Sharks glide through oceans as living relics. Their lineage predates trees, existing for over 400 million years. Surviving 5 mass extinctions, including the one that wiped out the dinosaurs, sharks remain largely unchanged, a testament to the perfection of their design. From gentle whale sharks to hammerheads and deep-sea lantern sharks, each carries the legacy of deep time. Every movement through the water is a silent echo of evolution's patient hand. Rainforests do more than grow. They create their own weather. Trees draw water from the soil and release it through leaves in transpiration, feeding clouds that later release rain. In the Amazon, this cycle sustains rainfall across continents. When forests are cut, moisture declines, clouds vanish, and the ecosystem suffers. Rainforests are not passive. They are living, breathing engines of the atmosphere, shaping the climate and sustaining life. In shallow coastal waters, decorator crabs have perfected disguise. Using hooked hairs, they attach algae, seaweed, and sponges to their shells. Some sponges continue to grow as the crab moves, offering chemical protection or hiding from predators. These crabs turn camouflage into an art form, wearing their homes and merging with their surroundings in a constant, subtle dance of survival. Insects outnumber humans billions to one. Beetles alone make up nearly a quarter of all known animal species. From rainforest canopies to frozen tundra, they pollinate, recycle nutrients, decompose waste, and feed countless other creatures. Surviving for over 400 million years, they endure extinctions, build cities, wage wars, and adapt in infinite ways. Small but mighty, insects quietly shape Earth's ecosystems in ways we rarely see, reminding us that dominion of the planet is far older than humanity. Deep in New Guinea, birds of paradise display a spectacle of evolution. Feathers shimmer in iridescent blues, fiery oranges, and velvet blacks, some sprouting plumes, fans, or long tail wires. But beauty alone is not enough. They perform elaborate dances. Each movement, hop, spin, bow, or pose, is precise choreography observed by discerning females. These rituals drive natural selection, creating some of the most extravagant traits on Earth. Every performance is evolution at work, patient, precise, and breathtakingly dramatic. In attics, trees, and garden corners, spiders spin threads that defy belief. Weight for weight, spider silk is stronger than steel, yet flexible, able to stretch, absorb energy, and form intricate webs, nets, and egg sacs. Each thread is made of proteins arranged in microscopic patterns with astonishing precision. Some spiders can spin silk underwater or while airborne. Scientists study it for medical sutures, protective materials, and engineering marvels. Yet the spider works silently, crafting tiny miracles, one delicate strand at a time. On warm summer evenings, the night sparkles with tiny flashes. Fireflies, or lightning bugs, communicate through bioluminescent signals. Each blink is deliberate. Males fly, sending rhythmic flashes, and females respond in kind. These flashes are not just for romance. They can warn predators too. Inside their glowing abdomens, a chemical dance between luciferin and oxygen produces light without heat. Crows, masters of foresight, plan for the future. They save tools, hide food, barter, and solve complex puzzles. Some remember human faces for years, holding grudges or rewards in mind. Their intelligence rivals that of great apes, despite smaller brains. Crows are problem solvers and planners, quiet thinkers cloaked in feathers, navigating forests and cities with a mind tuned to cause, effect, and anticipation. Some snakes see the world through heat. Pit vipers pythons and boas use pit organs on their faces to detect infrared radiation, napping warm-blooded prey even in darkness. This thermal vision gives them extraordinary accuracy during nocturnal hunts. Their perception is a reminder that every species experiences the world differently, shaped by evolution's unique toolkit for survival. For most of the year, the Arctic tundra sleeps under ice and wind, but summer brings a sudden explosion of life. In days, flowers bloom, mosses spread, and animals forage and reproduce in a fleeting, intense period. Pollinators buzz, birds return, and mammals nurture young, all before the brief season ends. The tundra's vibrant burst is a rhythm of urgency, a testament to life's adaptability and precision. In tropical forests, a parasitic fungus rewrites the behavior of ants. Cordyceps unilateralis infiltrates the ant's body, ultimately controlling its movements. The ant climbs vegetation, clants to a leaf, and dies, allowing the fungus to release spores and infect others. It's a chilling example of evolution's power, showing how survival strategies can shape behavior in ways both fascinating and terrifying. At first glance, a sea cucumber may seem ordinary, lying on the ocean floor. But within this soft-bodied creature lies a remarkable survival skill. It can turn itself into liquid. By rearranging proteins in its connective tissue, the sea cucumber shifts from firm to nearly jelly-like, slipping into cracks or escaping predators. Some species even eject parts of their internal organs, later regenerating them. In the slow rhythm of the sea, these silent shapeshifters dissolve and reform, a mesmerizing testament to life's adaptability. Beneath the Antarctic ice, where most creatures would freeze, ice fish thrive. Their secret? Antifreeze proteins in their blood that prevent ice crystal formation. Lacking red blood cells, their oxygen travels are dissolved in plasma. Slowly gliding through frigid waters, they survive conditions lethal to most vertebrates. Ice fish reveal how evolution equips life to endure extremes, drifting quietly in the cold, soft-blooded and extraordinary. Termite mounds are architectural marvels, built without architects. Towering over 30 feet, housing millions, these structures maintain stable temperatures through convection. Warm air rises, cool air enters from below, creating natural ventilation. No tools, no blueprints, only instinct and cooperation. Beneath our feet, termites have engineered climate control systems rivaling human innovation. Quiet, efficient, and exquisitely adapted. The horned lizard possesses one of the animal kingdom's strangest defenses. It can squirt blood from its eyes. By increasing blood pressure in vessels near its eyes, it creates a foul-tasting stream, often startling predators and buying precious escape time. Nature once again proves it spares no creativity. Even a drop of blood becomes a shield for survival in a world of constant threats. Before forests, before fish, before light, life began in the deep oceans. Around hydrothermal vents, single-celled organisms thrived on chemical energy. a process called chemosynthesis. Extreme heat, crushing pressure, and darkness couldn't stop life from taking hold. Tubeworms, clams, and microbes still thrive there today. These ancient cradles hint at how life could begin on distant ocean worlds, born in the warm breath of stone, far from starlight. Beneath the waves, starfish glide silently, a lesson in renewal. Lose an arm? It grows back. Some species can even rebuild entire bodies from a single limb. With a decentralized nerve ring and stem cell networks, starfish grow patiently, without a brain, rewriting their bodies piece by piece. The reef's quiet inhabitants teach that life can repair itself, one fragment at a time. Few creatures are as strange as the platypus, laying eggs like a reptile, yet feeding young with milk like a mammal. This monotreme defies conventions. Milk seeps through pores, males carry venomous spurs, and electroreception guides underwater hunting. With a duck's bill, a beaver's tail, and otter-like feet, the platypus is a living relic, paddling through streams as an evolutionary marvel of contradictions. When darkness falls, bats take flight, not with sight, but with sound. Echolocation transforms the night into a detailed acoustic map. High-frequency calls bounce off objects, revealing size, distance, shape, and texture. With precision, they capture insects mid-air. In the quiet of night, bats paint the unseen world with echoes, a reminder that perception can take forms beyond human imagination. Some bats navigate forests like aerial ninjas. Their echolocation calls are so precise, they fly effortlessly through dense branches or narrow gaps, smaller than their wingspan. Not all bats use echolocation, but those that do are among nature's most efficient hunters. Darkness is no barrier. They hear space, sensing motion, shape, and rhythm in an invisible world alive with sound. In the sunny swamps of the Carolinas, the Venus flytrap waits, patient and precise. Its jaw-like leaves contain delicate trigger hairs. Touch one? Nothing. Touch two, or the same one twice within 20 seconds, and the trap snaps. This counting avoids false alarms from raindrops or debris. Once caught, the prey is digested over days, and the trap reopens, ready again. The plant doesn't think. It senses, times, and responds. A quiet predator tuned to motion. On Antarctic shores, penguin love is expressed with stones. Males carefully select smooth pebbles and offer them to females. Acceptance starts nest building, layer by layer, stone by stone. These simple gifts protect eggs from snow and cold. Yet they are also symbols of courtship, persistence, and subtle affection. In the frozen quiet, love is measured not in song, but in the clink of pebbles. Above the endless waves, some birds never touch the ground. Frigate birds and alpine swifts glide for days, even weeks, while resting half their brains at a time, a phenomenon called unihemispheric sleep. One eye rests while the other scans the sky. They drift in and out of awareness, balancing motion and rest, cradled by the wind. In these endless flights, nature has perfected vigilance and surrender. Beneath every thought, memory, and emotion, your brain hums with electricity. Roughly 86 billion neurons transmit signals, sparks leaping across synapses in a dynamic network. Each tiny impulse cascades into ideas, words, and decisions. Even in sleep, electrical waves ripple through the mind. You are powered not by wires, but by biological sparks, a symphony of light and thought, endlessly alive beneath your skull. Cuttlefish are living illusions. Their skin shifts color, texture, and pattern instantaneously, blending seamlessly with sand, rocks, or coral. Despite being colorblind, they match surroundings perfectly using contrast, brightness, and polarization. They raise bumps, flatten ridges, and transform their body into an ever-changing canvas. Camouflage is their art, communication, hunting tool, and playground. One creature, infinite disguises, painting life with every breath. On certain nights, coral reefs burst into life. Under the glow of the full moon, corals synchronize egg and sperm release in a spectacular mass spawning. Lunar cues, gravity, light, rhythm, guide this timing, maximizing fertilization across vast oceans. For a fleeting moment, water becomes a drifting snowstorm of life. Stationary, yet synchronized, corals dance to the celestial rhythm. Answering, frogs have a secret trick for eating. They blink. When prey sticks to their tongue, their eyes sink into their skull, pushing food toward the throat. A slow, deliberate motion, perfectly evolved to repurpose anatomy for survival. In frogs, vision becomes digestion, a blink that is more than a blink, a subtle dance of form and function. When under attack, plants don't suffer quietly. Caterpillars chewing a leaf trigger volatile chemicals released into the air. Neighboring plants sense the signal, boosting defenses by toughening leaves or producing toxins. Some plants send signals specific to the type of threat, invisible to us, yet alive with communication. Plants maintain a hidden chemical conversation, a silent warning system connecting leaf to leaf, root to root. In high-altitude groves, quaking aspens reproduce by cloning. Roots send up genetically identical stems, forming massive clonal colonies. One such colony, Pando, is estimated to be over 80,000 years old, beginning its life when woolly mammoths roamed the earth. Even as individual trunks die, the root system endures, creating a forest that is simultaneously one organism and a community. Time takes root here, and life persists. Beneath our feet, earthworms toil silently. Blind and slow, they tunnel, aerate, and mix the soil, creating pathways for water, air, and roots. Simple, yet essential, these humble engineers shape ecosystems, ensuring the land remains fertile and alive. Without them, life above would struggle to thrive. Beneath your feet, earthworms toil silently. They eat decaying organic matter, digest it, and return nutrient-rich castings to the soil. Their tunnels mix layers, redistribute minerals, and aerate the earth. Charles Darwin once said few animals have shaped the history of the world as much. Quiet, tireless, unseen, earthworms build the foundation of forests, farms, and food chains. Architects of life itself. Towering above the savanna, giraffes rest less than 2 hours a day, often in short bursts. Sometimes they sleep standing, sometimes curling their necks on the ground. Why so little sleep? Being tall and slow makes them vulnerable to predators. One member of a group keeps watch while the others rest. Despite minimal sleep, giraffes remain active, curious, and socially complex, finely tuned for survival under the stars. Plastic isn't forever. Some microbes can digest polyethylene terephthalate, PET, from bottles and packaging. They produce enzymes that break it down into simpler compounds. Found in soil, landfills, and even insect guts, these microbes offer hope for sustainable recycling. Life adapts, even in the mess we've made, carving new niches and finding new ways to survive. In the frozen north, Arctic foxes change color with the seasons. Winter brings a pure white coat, blending perfectly with ice and snow. Summer, and their fur turns brown or gray, matching rocks and tundra grasses. Thick fur insulates against temperatures as low as -50 degrees Celsius, even covering their feet. A master of disguise, they become one with the land, moving silently across snow and stone. Beneath the sunlit surface, the deep ocean is alien, cold, dark, and pressurized. It houses lantern-headed fish, glowing jellyfish, and spindly crabs that seem mechanical. Some thrive near hydrothermal vents, feeding on chemicals instead of sunlight. Others drift bioluminescent in endless twilight. We've explored only a fraction of this world, but it's vast, quiet, and brimming with life waiting in the dark. Intelligence isn't limited to hands. Crows, ravens, and New Caledonian crows craft tools to extract insects. Green herons drop objects into water to lure fish. Woodpecker finches use twigs like tweezers. Egyptian vultures crack eggs with rocks. Young birds learn from elders, passing knowledge through generations. Wings can invent, problem solve, and shape the world. Across harsh deserts, camels survive weeks without water. Contrary to myth, water isn't stored in humps. Fat is. Fat provides energy and some water when metabolized. Camels conserve moisture through efficient kidneys, minimal sweating, and fluctuating body temperature. Thick lashes, wide feet, and tough lips make them perfectly adapted. Specialists in endurance, they thrive where few others can. Even before breaking the shell, chicks chirp from inside the egg. Mothers respond, turning eggs or softly clucking. Siblings communicate too, coordinating hatching times. This prenatal dialogue prepares chicks for life outside, syncing breathing, social behavior, and survival. The egg is alive with whispers, a heartbeat, a breath, a call, before the first crack appears. Some insects survive complete freezing, like the Arctic woolly bear moth. Cryoprotectants like glycerol prevent ice crystals from forming, keeping cells intact. Metabolism nearly stops, yet life continues, waiting patiently for spring. Suspended animation, a marvel Ursus dohrnii takes it further, reverting to youth, restarting its life cycle. In the tides, jellyfish exist in a rhythm of life, damage, and renewal. Soft, ancient, infinitely patient, even we humans glow, though invisibly. Biochemical reactions between free radicals, lipids, and proteins release photons, tiny flickers of light. Ultra-sensitive cameras capture this faint shimmer, strongest in the late afternoon and often around our faces. 1,000 times dimmer than our eyes can detect, yet it's there. Even in sleep, our bodies hum, breathe, and glow quietly. Some fish blur the line between water and earth. Mud skippers walk on mud and climb trees, breathing through skin and mouth. Climbing perch survive hours, even days outside water. Certain eels slither across wet grass at night. These are not curiosities. They hint at the ancient transition from sea to land. One fin, one breath, one step at a time. When floods rise, fire ants assemble into floating rafts. Thousands cling together, queen and larvae in the center. The structure is waterproof, buoyant, and flexible, adapting to water movement. No leader directs it. Emergent behavior from local rules creates collective resilience. Living machines, calm, cohesive, unstoppable in the chaos of floodwaters. Touch the ocean and you touch galaxies. A single drop of seawater holds thousands, even millions, of microscopic organisms, plankton, algae, bacteria, viruses. They form the base of the marine food web, produce oxygen, cycle carbon, and influence climate. Invisible yet essential, they move with the tides, multiply in sunlight, and hide in the depths. A drop of water, a world. Volcanic springs, boiling acid pools, scalding hot, corrosive. Yet life thrives. Extremophiles endure heat, acid, and pressure, drawing energy from sulfur, iron, or minerals. Special proteins and membranes prevent cellular damage. Life doesn't just survive, it invents. Even in fire, life whispers, "Wherever conditions allow, I will try." Plants calculate energy to survive the night. Daytime sugars are stored as starch, broken down at night. Using molecular signals, plants divide their energy by remaining hours until dawn, adjusting consumption precisely. Too fast, they run out. Too slow, energy goes unused. Every night, without eyes or awareness, plants perform arithmetic to stay alive. Even in sleep, life thinks. Owls glide through the night without a sound. Their feather structure, soft-edged primaries, velvety coating, precise spacing, breaks turbulence and muffles noise. Silence becomes a weapon. With ears and eyes tuned to every rustle, the owl hunts with absolute precision. A ghost in feathers, heard only when it chooses to speak. Slice a flatworm, and it can regrow fully. Planarian worms have stem cells called neoblasts, capable of rebuilding muscles, nerves, organs, even the brain. In freshwater pools, these creatures drift and divide. life refuses to be undone, returning whole again, fragment by fragment. Pigeons can remember individual human faces, identifying who fed them and who didn't, even with changes in clothing. They rely on facial features alone. This visual memory helps them navigate cities, vast distances, and even recognize art or words. Ordinary birds, extraordinary minds. Some pigeons, when carefully trained, can categorize objects or follow sequences, a level of intelligence once thought unique to primates. In the rhythm of the bustling city, they vanish into the scenery. Yet quietly, they observe, they remember, they learn. The urban skyline is their world, and perhaps, unknowingly, you are already familiar to them. Deep within your cells lies a hidden archive of ancient battles. Around 8% of the human genome is made up of remnants of retroviruses, echoes of infections that touched our ancestors millions of years ago. These viral fragments, embedded into reproductive cells, became permanent chapters of our DNA. Over eons, some faded into silence. Others found new purpose, guiding brain development or shaping the placenta. In a very real sense, you carry whispers of the past, tiny viral echoes that help write the story of who you are. The human body is not a singular tale. It is a vast library of survival, curated over millennia. Beneath a quiet forest in Oregon lies a living giant. It doesn't roar. It doesn't move across the land. Yet, it is the largest living organism on Earth, a fungus stretching over 2,000 acres through an intricate network of mycelium, silently nourishes and connects the forest above. Occasionally, mushrooms emerge above ground, fleeting signs of the organism beneath. Though invisible and unassuming, its scale, age, and reach are unmatched. The soil beneath your feet may conceal a world far more alive than the forest canopy itself. Bees are more than industrious pollinators. They are observers and innovators. In studies, bees trained to roll tiny balls toward a reward were soon watched and mimicked by others, who sometimes improved on the method. This rare form of social learning, previously thought to exist only in primates and birds, reveals the flexibility of these tiny minds. Within the hive, knowledge flows silently, spreading not through instruction, but through example. The hum of wings carries not just pollen, but intelligence, ideas, and adaptation. Even underwater, life defies expectations. Some fish, like parrotfish or certain sharks, rest with only half their brain asleep, keeping the other half vigilant. Dolphins and whales employ a similar pattern, allowing them to surface and breathe while maintaining awareness. In the ocean, sleep is not total. It is measured, alert, and survival-oriented. Even as currents carry them, the sea never truly rests. Chameleons speak in color. Their dazzling skin transformations do more than camouflage them. They broadcast moods, intentions, and social signals. Calmness might appear as green or brown, while excitement or challenge erupts in vivid blues, reds, and yellows. These shifts are created not by pigment, but through microscopic crystals in their skin, bending light and physics to send messages. The forest becomes a stage, and their bodies the script, telling a story without words. The earth itself guides the journeys of countless creatures. Invisible magnetic lines stretch from pole to pole, sensed by animals who follow them with remarkable precision. Sea turtles navigate to their birthplace beaches. Migratory birds travel thousands of miles, and salmon return to the exact stream of their hatching. Even some insects and bacteria align themselves along this quiet, powerful force. Though the mechanism is still a scientific puzzle, the outcome is clear. Life listens to the subtle whispers of the planet. Through every challenge, every cataclysm, life has found a way to begin anew. It rose from boiling ocean vents, spread across continents, soared into skies, and delved into depths. It endured cold, heat, acid, vacuum, and time itself. It evolved feathers, fur, armor, intelligence. It built coral reefs, forests, nests, and civilizations. Even today, life continues to reinvent itself in the remotest caves, hottest springs, and saltiest lakes. Pause. Imperfect, unpredictable, and relentless, it thrives in you, in me, in every leaf, cell, and breath. And now, as this chapter settles, let the world around you grow quiet. Oceans, forests, deserts, tundras, mountains, and roots have all whispered their stories. Plants communicate in silence. Jellyfish emit gentle glows. Whales sing across vast waters. Amid all this, a simple truth persists. Life is extraordinary, not for its perfection, but for its resilience. It adapts, it endures, and it continues to surprise. Right now, somewhere, coral is releasing eggs into the night. A bird glides in sleep. A flower marks the passage of a bee. You too are part of this vast story, not apart from nature, but made of it. Cells, sparks, memories, motion, a living thread in the ever-unfolding tapestry of Earth. So breathe slowly. Let your mind soften. The journey pauses, not ends, awaiting your next curiosity. Sleep well and dream alongside the world. Good night.